Dear students, in this session we are going to continue to solve problems regarding past arches. If the greatest integer function x, if greatest, this symbol denotes greatest integer less than or equal to x, then the system of linear equations sin theta into x minus cos theta into y equals 0, cot theta x plus y equals 0. So the symbol greatest integer function sin theta, the greatest integer minus cos theta, the greatest integer cot theta, x plus y equals 0. Has a unique solution if theta belongs to pi by 2 comma 2 pi by 3 and have infinitesimal solution if theta belongs to pi comma 7 pi by 6. Option B has a unique solution if theta belongs to pi by 2 comma 2 pi by 3 pi comma 7 pi by 6. Has infinitesimal solution if theta belongs to pi by 2 comma 2 pi by 3 union pi comma 7 by 6. Have infinitely many solutions if theta belongs to pi by 3 comma 2 pi by 3 and has a unique solution if theta belongs to pi comma 7 pi by 6. So the given equations are sin theta, greatest notation sin theta into x plus minus cos theta into y equal to 0. Cot theta into x plus y equal to 0. First you form delta sin theta, here minus cos theta, cot theta 1. For unique solution, delta not equal to 0. This is not equal to 0. So the expansion is not equal to 0. When theta belongs to pi comma 7 pi by 6, that is 180 degree to 210 degree. So this value should be 0. Lowest value 0. Highest value sin 220 minus 1 by 2. So lowest, so this sin theta belongs to minus 1 by 2 to 0. Sin 180 0. Sin 7 by 6 minus half. Cos theta belongs to cos 180 minus 1, cos 210, that is minus root 3 by 2. So minus cos theta minus root 3 by 2, but we have minus cos theta. So root 3 by 2 for pi cos pi minus 1 minus minus plus, for 210 minus root 3 by 2 into minus plus root 3 by 2, then cot theta. Cot 210, that is cot 30 root 3. Tan pi 0, cot pi infinity. Since we have result like this, sin theta equal to greatest integer function we have to take. For minus half, the greatest integer is minus 1. Minus cos theta, the greatest integer is so 1.732 root 3 means 1.732 by 2. So decimal value. So the greatest integer is 0. This is cot theta root 3 1.732. The greatest integer is 1. Root 3 to infinity. Root 3 for next value. we may have many values, root 3, then another value. Starting from 1, 2, 3, we have many values for this. So apply those results here. Sin theta -1 minus, for this 0, for this we have many values, at least starting from 1, which is not equal to 0. So -1, which is not equal to 0. So delta equal to -1, which is not equal to 0. So the system of equations has unique solutions when theta belongs to pi, 7, pi by 6. For infinite solution, delta equal to 0. This should be 0. When theta belongs to pi by 2 comma 2 pi by 3. Sin theta belongs to the interval sin 91, sin 120 root 3 by 2. So this belongs to root 3 by 2 comma 1. Minus cos 90 0. Okay, this is minus half into minus plus half, 0 to half. Cot theta belongs to tan 90 infinity, cot 90 0, cot 120 1 by root 3 comma, that is minus 1 by root 3. Sin quadrant 120 degrees, sin quadrant, cot value will be negative, minus 1 by root 3 comma 0. So apply here for this, the least value is sin theta. In this interval, root 3 by 2. So nearest value is the greatest integer is 0. For cos, this is also least integer is the greatest integer is, this is the greatest integer function root 3 by 2. So lies between 0 and 1, therefore the greatest integer will be 0. In this case also will be 0. Here minus 1 by root 3. The greatest integer should be minus 1. Here we have 1. So the answer will be 0. So delta becomes 0 when theta belongs to 92 2 pi by 3. When the system of equations has infinitely many solutions, theta belongs to pi by 2 comma 2 pi by 3. So it has unique solution for pi to 7 pi by 6. That is unique. Theta belongs to pi by 2 to 2 pi by 3. Here unique solution. In this case, infinitely many solutions. So option D is correct. So the greatest integer function notation, that means you have to apply the greatest integer value. Root 3 by 2 means the greatest integer is 0. If the system of linear equations x plus y plus z equal to 6, x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 10, 3x plus 2y plus lambda z equal to mu has more than two solutions, then mu minus lambda squared is equal to. So the options are not given. That is a numerical value problem. You have to find the number and you have to write. So in this case, it is better applying rank method instead of applying determinant method. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2 lambda, x, y, z, 6, 10, mu. Apply augmented matrix. So, I want to reduce to echelon form. That means we have to make the last row, make all elements into 0. 1, 1, 1. We take 6 as it is. 1 minus 1, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 1, 2. Here apply. R2 implies R2 minus R1. Here 10 minus 6, 4. R3 implies R3 minus 3R1. 3 minus 3, 0. 2 minus 3, minus 1. Lambda minus 3. Mu minus 18. One, 0, 1, 2, 6, 4. Adding these two. 0 here, 0. Lambda minus 1. Mu minus 14. R3 implies R3 plus R2. So, we have more than 2 solutions. For more than 2 solutions, rank of A, rank of arguments AB equal to less than 3. Should be less than, the rank should be good, but it should be less than 3. So, number of unknowns. Therefore, less than 3 means row of A, we can take argument AB equal to 2. So, lambda minus 1 equal to 0, which means lambda equal to 1. Mu minus 14 equal to rank 2 means this should be 0. Lambda equal to 14. So, mu equal to 14. Mu equal to 14. We need mu minus lambda squared, that is 14 minus lambda squared 1, which is equal to 13, which is the required answer. Next question. For which of the following ordered per mu comma delta, the system of linear equations x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 1, three x plus 4y plus 5z equal to mu, four x plus 4y plus 4z equal to delta is inconsistent. That means the system has no solution. First option 4,3, second option 4,6, option 3 1,0, option 4 3,4. First you form augment matrix. 1, 2, 3, here 1, 3, 4, 5, here mu, 4, 4, 4, delta. One, two, three, 1. R2 implies R2 minus 3 R1. Multiply first row by 3 and subtract from second row. 3 minus 3 0. 6 4 minus 6 minus 2 9, that is minus 4 mu minus 3. Then R3 implies R3 minus apply 4 R1. Here 0, here minus 4 minus 8 delta minus 4. One, two, three, 1. 0 minus 2 minus 4 mu minus 3. Multiply 7 row by 2 and subtract from third row. So R3 implies R3 minus 2 R2 0 0 0 lambda minus 2 mu plus 2. If you multiply minus 6 minus 4 plus 6 plus 2 delta minus 2 mu plus 2. They have given that the system is inconsistent. That is given. That means it has no solution. Rank of A not equal to rank of AB. So rank of A equal to rank of AB equal to 3. So which implies 3 means this is not equal to 0. Delta minus 2 mu plus 2 not equal to 0. For mu equal to 4, delta equal to 3, delta minus 2 mu plus 2 not equal to 0. For remaining all given values, this will become 0. This only satisfies this relation. So answer option 1. Next one, if the matrix A equal to 2 2 in the first column, 9 4 first row, 9 4 in the second row. The identity matrix I. Then 10 into A inverse is equal to first option A minus 4i, second option 6i minus A, third option 4 minus 6i, fourth option 4i minus A. To solve this, we have one important results. Cayley-Hamilton theorem. That means every square matrix satisfies its own every square matrix satisfies its own characteristic equation. So this is the key. Using this we have to apply. The form is determine A minus lambda I equal to 0. A 2294 means that 2 minus lambda 2, 9, 4 minus lambda equal to 0. Keep second diagonal as it is. First diagonal apply 2 minus lambda, 4 minus lambda equal to 0. You multiply. 2 minus lambda into 4 minus lambda minus 18 equal to 0. 8 minus 2 lambda minus 4 lambda plus lambda squared minus 18 equals 0. Lambda squared minus 6 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. So it's a characteristic equation. Every matrix satisfies its characteristic equation. The given matrix A also satisfies this equation. So A satisfies lambda square minus 6 lambda minus 10 equal to 0. That is A squared minus 6A then minus 10I equal to 0. Here you can write 10. When lambda is replaced by the matrix A, you have to apply the matrix 10 into identity matrix. So A squared equal to 6A plus 10I. Here determine A not equal to 0, which implies A inverse exists. So A equal to 6A plus 10I. Pre-multiply by A inverse. So A inverse 6 A inverse A plus 10 A inverse I. So IA equal to, that is 6I plus 10 A inverse. That is A, I into A means A, minus 6I equal to 10 into A inverse. So option 3 is correct. Haley-Hamilton theorem states that every square matrix satisfies its own characteristic equation. Next one, 37. The system of linear equations lambda x plus 2y plus 2z equal to 5. Two lambda x plus 3y plus 5z equal to 8. 4x plus lambda y plus 6 is equal to 10 as first option. No solution when lambda equal to 8. The unique solution when lambda equal to minus 8. No solution when lambda equal to 2, infinitely many solutions. When lambda equal to 2. So they have given system of equations as well 4 options. We have to find which one is suitable. For this, first you find lambda lies inside, that means they are the coefficients of x, y, z. So it is better to find delta. Lambda 2, lambda 4, coefficient of x. 2, 3 lambda, coefficient of y. 2, 5, 6. 18 minus 5 lambda, just expand. 2 into 12 lambda minus 20 plus 2 into 2 lambda squared minus 12. 18 lambda minus 5 lambda squared minus 24 lambda plus 40 plus 4 lambda squared minus 24. 4 lambda squared minus 4 lambda squared minus lambda squared. 24 lambda plus 18 lambda, that is minus 6 lambda. 40 minus 24, that is plus 16. We take minus and common. Minus into lambda square plus 6 lambda minus 16. Minus into lambda plus 8 into lambda minus 2. So delta equal to 0 gives, so delta equal to minus of lambda plus 8 into lambda minus 2. Delta equal to 0 gives lambda plus 8 into lambda minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, lambda equal to minus 8 comma 2. It is inconclusive, just you have to find delta x as well. For delta x, first column 5, 8, 10, then 2, 3, lambda, 2, 5, 6. 5 into 18 minus 5 lambda minus 2 into 48 minus 50 plus 2 into 8 lambda minus 30. 90 minus 25 lambda minus 9, here minus 2, that is plus 4 plus 16 lambda minus 60. So 34. 90 plus 4, 94 minus 60, that is 34 minus 9 lambda. When lambda equal to 2, delta x equal to 34 minus 18. So that is 16, which is not equal to 0. So when lambda equal to delta x, when lambda equal to 2, delta equal to 0, when lambda equal to 2, delta equal to 0 and delta x not equal to 0. Therefore, the system has no solution when lambda equal to 2. So option 3 is correct. So 38. The matrix says A equal to 1, 1, 2 in the first column, 1, 3, 4 the second column, 1, 1, 2 in the first row, 1, 3, 4 in second row, 1, minus 1, 3 in the third row. And another matrix B is which is nothing but adjoint of A. C is 3 times of A. So we have 3 matrices A, B, C. Then determinant of adjoint of B by determinant C value. Option 1 8, 16, 72, 2. These are the given options. First to find determinant A. 1 into 9 plus 4 minus 1 into 3 minus 4 plus 2 into minus 1 minus 3. 13 plus 1 minus 8, that is 6. So determinant A equal to 6. So B is given adjoint of A. Adjoint of B means adjoint of A. The formula is determinant A whole power n minus 1 the whole squared. Determinant A 3 minus 1 whole squared. Determinant A whole power 4, that is 6 power 4, that is 36 into 36. Determinant C equal to determinant 3A, that means 27 into determinant A. Since determinant Ka equal to K power n into determinant A. Using these results, we will apply this. Since this is A is a matrix of order 3. So each row is multiplied by 3. Therefore, 3 can be taken out 3 times 3 power 3, that is K power n. Applying K power n, 3 power 3, that is 27 determinant A. 27 into determinant A equal to 6. Determinant of adjoint of B, determinant of C. This is equal to 36 into 36 divided by 27 into 6. Three times here, 4 times 2, that is 8. Option 1 is correct. So 39, for some alpha comma beta in R, the intersection of the following three plants x plus 4y minus 2z equal to 1, x plus 7y minus 5z equal to beta, x plus 5y plus alpha z equal to 5. Is a line in R cube. If plants intersect, we can find a line, the line in R cube. Then alpha plus beta is equal to option 0, option 2 10, option 3 2, option 4 minus 10. Since the lines are intersecting, they are coplanar. The planes are intersecting. So 1 4 minus 2, 1 7 minus 5, 1 5 alpha equal to 0, which implies 1 into 7 alpha plus 25 minus 4 into alpha plus 5 minus 2 into 5 minus 7 equal to 0. 7 alpha plus 25 minus 4 alpha minus 20 plus 4 equals 0. 7 alpha minus 4 alpha, that is 3 alpha plus 9 equals 0. So that 3 alpha equal to minus 9, alpha equal to minus 3. If it has solution, surely we should have delta x 0, delta y 0, delta z so also should be equal 0. We take delta z equal 0. So delta x equal 0, applying delta x 0, we get the result alpha equal to minus 3. To have solution, if delta x equal 0, we should have delta y 0, delta z 0, delta x 0. We take delta z 0, which implies 1 beta phi. We keep first two columns as it is, 1 on 4, 1 on 1, 4, 7, 5. In place of third column has alpha. So that we in place of third column, you write 1 beta phi, which is equal to 0. That is delta x equal to 0. You have found alpha equal to minus 3. 35 minus 5 beta minus 4 into 5 minus beta plus 1 into 5 minus 7 equals 0. 35 minus 5 beta, 20 plus 4 beta minus 2 equal to 0. Minus beta equal to 0. Beta equal to 13. We have to find alpha plus beta. Alpha has the value minus 3 plus 13, 10. So option 2 is correct. Sum 40. The following system of linear equations seven x plus 6y minus 2z equals 0, 3x plus 4y plus 2z equals 0, x minus 2y minus 6z equals 0 has first option infinitesimal solution, x, y, z, satisfying y equal to 2z. Option 2. No solution. Infinitely many solutions satisfying x equal to 2z. Only the trivial solution. since the system is homogeneous, first find delta. 7 6 minus 2 3 4 2 1 minus 2 minus 6 minus 24 plus 4 minus 6 into minus 18 minus 2 minus 2 into minus 6 minus 4 7 into minus 20 plus 20 minus 140 plus 120 plus 20 0. Therefore the system has infinitely many solutions. You consider 7x plus 6y minus 2z equal to 0. Multiplying the third equation by 3, third by 3, you can find 3x minus 6y minus 18z equals 0. Adding 10x minus 20z equal to 0. 10x equal to 20z. X equal to 2z. Therefore the system has infinitely many solutions. Satisfying x equal to 2z. So far we have seen 40 questions, mostly past torches. The next session we will discuss some symmetric, skew symmetric matrices as well, Hermitian and skew Hermitian. Few more different sums the coming sessions. Thank you.